Whenever I say I'm a member of the inaugural class of NYU Shanghai, everyone's like, wow. That wow consisted with all kind of emotions. There's so much story to tell. Oh my God, there's so many.
I was part of the first class, and 10 years down the road now, and when it's 50 years down the road, I was part of the first class. So it was such a unique opportunity.
Looking back, I certainly think it's the best decision I've made.
My entirety was embraced by the campus and the people there.
If I had just kind of stayed in the States and went to uni here, I would be a completely different person, because going to Shanghai, I was just exposed to so many different people and such a different kind of life.
Living in Shanghai was invaluable in terms of helping me understand the extraordinarily resilient and adaptable culture and community.
You have the super modern, high-tech, New York-style areas, and then you have the very traditional areas and going a little bit outside the city. It's an experience that you keep yourself for life.
There are a lot of cynical people out there who didn't really believe in this ideal of a Sino-American joint venture. NYU Shanghai was a little bit of a pioneer in that sense. A lot of people had a lot of questions about, what is this school and how is it related to NYU New York? Are the students going to get the same kind of education and all of that?
It's still a very new school. It's not a school that has 200 years of history. When I initially took the offer, some people thought I was crazy because I was originally committing to go to NYU Stern first, but then when I came here for the admitted students weekend, I ended up changing my mind sort of last minute. It was just like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be part of something special. You not only get your traditional education, a really strong liberal arts degree at NYU Shanghai, you also get even more experiences that no one else could say that they got.
It was exciting to be a part of the experiment, to participate in the development of the school and the growing of the school.
I don't think I would be comfortable running for a position in student government if I had just gone to a regular Chinese university. I really wanted to be a part of something just bigger than myself, right? Building this institution from scratch, building up all these traditions and leaving the sort of legacy to the future generation. I think that's also why we share this sense of camaraderie.
I found a lot of travel opportunities really around the world, and many other places within China which I would have never imagined myself going to. These opportunities were uniquely available because of NYU Shanghai's global outreach.
I was fortunate to study away in New York and also in London and really craft a major that actually meant something to me, because I wanted to graduate from NYU Shanghai having a really informed understanding and using all of the opportunities that were presented to me.
I'm always a lover of this kind of inclusive and very open culture, and I believe that NYU Shanghai would help me to become someone I want to be.
It was more than community, it was family. And I think what distinguished it was that people actually supported and cared, and it transcended just everyone being in this one place, but it was somewhere where I really developed some of the best relationships of my life with people. You walk through the halls and you knew everyone's name, and people would stop and say hello and ask for your viewpoint and check in on how you were.
I was impressed by how truly diverse we were at NYU Shanghai. There wasn't a sense of majority versus minority. Everyone contributes a very special piece. That means everyone was also indispensable, and together we made the community that's truly unique.
Family essentially are people you know, friends, classmates, faculty, staff, and I would say this kind of friendship and connection really last longer than our time at NYU Shanghai. Now you have friends all over the world, and whenever you are in a new city, you can check who is in this city and when can we meet up.
Most of my friends have still kept China in their lives in some way. Even though we're all over the world and we're not in the same location, we're still connected.
I'm a board member of the NYU Alumni Association, and I feel super close to the university, even just the broader NYU community here, because of how much the NYU staff and faculty in NYU Shanghai cared for the students.
Because it was supportive and because I had access to mentors all the way up to the leadership of the school, I received huge amounts of tools, and I am extremely grateful for it.
It's absolutely crazy knowing that it's finally 10 years. I feel like it's it's a new beginning. When I started to major in global China study, I encountered people telling me, why do you study about China? Nowadays, everyone wants to know about China, and it prepared me to do so much more.
It was the right decision to create NYU Shanghai. They took that leap. They made an institution that was joint US and China. It gives me hope in a way that the students can really utilize that advantage to accelerate relations between the two countries.
I'm really happy that NYU Shanghai has continued to their 10th anniversary. You know, this experiment is alive and well.
Congratulations to my dear NYU Shanghai, and I'll forever miss Central Avenue, but I believe the community is just gonna grow even more vibrant.
I hope that NYU Shanghai will continue as a school for people from all over the world to live together, study, and to do research.
I would love my kids to go there, you know, in the future.
Actually, I was thinking about applying PhD at NYU Shanghai. It's kind of homecoming for me.
It marks 10 years of friendship to 10 years of success.
We joke about make the world your major, but I think that's very true in terms of what NYU Shanghai is trying to achieve.
We're a lot more alike than we are different. So I think there's a great power in that, but also a responsibility. But it also shows just how powerful it can be when you have alumni that can come together, change their worldviews, and then hopefully go on to shape the world and the policies to come.